Guys, the Ogs from the US. Another video about player ratings after the thrashing in the hand of Man City 6-0. I don't have to rate any Man City's players because they did so good. It's very difficult to rate them. They all like 10s out of 10 because it's Chelsea, right? They beat another team like 9-0, but Chelsea is the closest team. If so, we just look like not even a championship team. We look like a Sunday league team, and it's a shame. I'm still in bed. I can't even sleep. I have nightmare because the whole situation is just shambolic. It's I don't know, man. As you can see, it's 4-3-3. The same old system with Sarri. Everybody knows what we are gonna do, how we're gonna play, and it's so easy to shut Chelsea down. And if you go to Man City Guardiola, it's the same 4-3-3. But during the game, you could tell Pep Guardiola was going three at the back at some point, two midfield men at some point, two striker at some point of the game, one lone striker at some point in the game, false nine at some. It's just confusing. Pep Guardiola is just a genius. He can trick the opponent. He can change many system during the game. It doesn't take his tiki taka football away. But with this is sorry, it's all the same. 4-3-3. He makes the same changes. Like to likes, defender for another defender, striker for another striker, post to post. Same old stupid system and stupid changes. Nothing different, nothing wrong, no urgency, no game management during the game, nothing, zero. Arrizabalaga, keeper, man, here he got 5, but I will have to give him 3 because he saved us from a disaster. We could have conceded 10, but he saved some, and he let some of them like I thought he could have stopped them. So I'm gonna give him 3. We go to Aspilicueta. He has some really shaky moment with the penalty he gave away, with all the crosses that didn't succeed, with all the disaster in the in the defense. I will give him 3. Antonio Rudiger. Well, Rudiger it just kind of reflected the whole situation uh, with the team. So instead of 5, I will go with 4. I didn't see anything, and he was getting frustrated, and I can understand that. He was getting really very aggressive, wanting to punch somebody because we were losing. So, 4 for me. I go with Luis. Luis, man, he didn't have any protection. Luis can play very good football if he can have some protection. But with Alonso moving always in front and try to score goals and leaving his space like empty, it was too easy for Aguero or anybody else to just um, go through Luis and score goals. So I will give him 3 out of 10. We go to Marcos Alonso. Here he got 3. I will give him -1. He doesn't deserve anything. He was out of position every time. He's slow. He can't cross a damn ball. He's always in the opposition box, try to score a goal. He doesn't score, and it's too late for him to go back and just cover his space. -1. N'Golo Kante, 4 here. But this is really unfair. If somebody could say, could stand with his head up, I think N'Golo Kante tried too much to help everybody else. He's playing out of position. And it is kind of games that you hope Sarri can use some common sense and put Kante in his original position and work together with Georgina to try, when he's shielding the back four, to help Georgina to kind of pass the ball the way he does. But he continued to push Kante in like pretty much the striker position. So I feel really bad about Kante. I will give him 6 because he was all over the field. He was trying everything. He was a striker, he was a defender, he was a midfielder. He just tried everything in his power to try and limit the disaster. Barkley, 4 here. Really? Barkley, 1 for me. Awful. He can't shoot. He can't defend. He can't dribble. What is this guy really quality? Nothing. I don't see anything. I just remember 2 games that he scored. He was pretty good. But against what opposition? Just think about it. What opposition he scored? Maybe in the Europa League and another one in the Cup League. But since then, nothing. For me, this guy got 1. Let's move to Georgina. Man, Georgina is there just because of Sarri. He can't defend really. He can just pass the ball sideways and backward. That's all he does. He doesn't really have the killing pass. He doesn't really give the killing pass on top, or just something that Fabregas can do, like some of those computer like, like FIFA like kind of passes. He can't he hasn't made an assist at all for the whole fucking year. So Jorginho, I don't really see his position. Why are you gonna just sit somebody there just to nothing for me? 1. Pedro, very poor today. I love Pedro for his sense of urgency. He always tried to go forward and score goals. Today he was very poor. 3 for me. Eden Hazard, man, when you have to come back to your defense and try to get the ball and go score, that is very hard. This guy deserves 6. Yes, because he tried. He was coming back because he didn't get any service. So City pretty much just squeezed us, pushed us so back that he couldn't really get in the right position. He was, every time he's on the ball, it's like 3-4 people on him. So he couldn't do anything. So 6 is just like a fair one. Gonzalo Higuain, 6 here. It's so unfair. The guy didn't have any service. He tried to shoot and do the magic, but he couldn't. So Higuain for me will get 7 because he tried and he didn't get any service. Subs, Kovacic, I really can't say much about him because he came in the moment the team was losing already like 4-5-0. What do you expect somebody coming with the whole team already with a defeated mentality already? They're just trying to limit the problem or the issue. There was nothing he could do. So he got six, fair enough. Ruben, six, fair enough. Too late, subs, and he couldn't do anything. Emerson, he could have started this game, but like I said, it's already you are losing the game 3 or 4 nils, and you put somebody else. I don't see really what else the guy can do because the entire team is already down. They don't believe in a victory anymore, and he deserves to start every single fucking game from now on. Let's go back to Christensen wasn't used, but I thought he could have done something. Willian, I think he could have played in place of uh, of Pedro because Hassan Odoi wasn't there. And let's go to the manager. 4? Are you kidding me? Fucking kidding me? 0. Or I can go far. I can go very far and say -10 or -100. He didn't do anything. He doesn't know anything about the game management. He didn't do anything. All he does is just writing this stupid note. I don't know what he's writing always. We keep on losing when he's writing. Hello? It's nothing. How are you gonna give this guy 4? He's like -100. He doesn't know how to manage the game. He doesn't know how to make a change. He doesn't know how to change a system. He doesn't have any plan B. If the plan A is not working and then you lose the game, he's so predictable. Anybody, everybody can tell exactly what he's going to do. Hassan Ador is there supposedly sick. But it's just a fucking stupid excuse. Hassan Odoi wasn't that sick because he will find any excuse not to play young people, not to play Ruben, not to play Odoi, not to play Ampadu. Because, oh, he played 2 days ago. Oh, he got a fever 5 days ago. Oh, but the reality is he got some favorite player that he will always play. I don't know what's going on with this kind of stubborn people who can't just face the reality and see that people or the team selection need to be based on merit, on now and not on your past or on your experience. You're putting some stupid people on the field, but they keep on losing games. You are putting Alonso because he's tall and physical and supposedly he's the best in Europe. And Emerson can't get a game of football just because he's short. Hello? Barcelona team just have a fucking one player tall in the defense, but they keep on winning game because they are so good. Damn. This guy just deserves like -100. He doesn't deserve anything. All on him today. The system was shit. Everything shit. -100. Damn.